Model Crystal Renn started out as a young and healthy teenager, but the high demands of the fashion world pushed her to starvation, Allison.
At 5'9" tall, she was nearing death because she weighed just 98 pounds. And that's when something snapped. She chose to become healthy again and to return to her natural size 12. And Crystal is now one of the leading plus-size models in America. She shares her story in her new book, Hungry. Crystal, welcome.
Thank you so much.
Okay, let's go back 6 years to when you were 17 years old and you weighed somewhere around 95 or 98 pounds, even though you're 5'9". That is a shocking number. Why were you struggling to be so thin? Were you pressured by the magazine industry to be that skinny?
Honestly, I pressured myself. I set very high goals for myself, and modeling was a way for me to get out of my family situation, to get out of the small town that I was living in. Money and travel and art was promised to me. Someone looked at an American Vogue, the Scout actually, and said, you could be Giselle. You could be her. You just have to lose 9 inches off of your hips.
And Giselle Bundchen, now Brady?
Yeah.
Same one?
Yes, that's the same one.
But you were 5'8", 165 pounds. So you quickly said, I want my dream to come true. I want to get out of here. I want to lose weight. And you did it the wrong way.
I did it the wrong way, and it started out quite innocently. I didn't think that I would have an eating disorder right away. It was only once I plateaued that I knew that this was going down possibly a dangerous path. But at the time, I was willing to risk everything to get what I wanted.
And when we look at the pictures of you, you don't look healthy. They're scary looking at those modeling pictures of you.
Well, that looks great.
That one was great, but the ones of the full body shots where you are skin and bones, yet like for instance things like this. Yet did the magazines reward you for looking this thin?
Believe it or not, not exactly. I definitely got a lot of feedback saying, wow, you're so thin. We never have to worry about the clothes with you. However, I never got the jobs that I wanted. Vogue, I never got the jobs, covers of Harper's Bazaar, ad campaigns, none of the things that I truly aspired to do. And it was only once I gained the weight and accepted who I was and became comfortable with myself that all of those things happened. That was the best decision I have ever made.
And also your attitude was bad. People would take your picture and they'd say, wow, she's got a bad attitude. She's a little bit weird because you were malnourished.
Completely. I was so detached from my body. I didn't feel anything that happened around me, whether it was other people or even myself. Completely detached.
So, Crystal, you write this book not just to talk about your career, but how to help others. So a lot of people go down similar paths in high school. They don't want to be models. They just want to be accepted. How do they learn from you?
That's completely normal. When you're a teenager, you're just figuring out the world. And your body is just a whole nother thing. I think that focus on the positives. Don't focus on your negatives because you will be negative and you will hate your body. When you're having those bad days that everybody has because we're human, I would say focus on the good things, like your hair. Having a great hair day, focus on that. Having a great skin day, focus on that. Take your mind off your flaws and start focusing on your positives. And once you start changing your mindset like that, your life will change.
And yet I think it is so tough for teenage girls who are inundated with all of the images from magazines, from movies of skinny models. Something very interesting happened in Glamour magazine last month, I guess, and that is Lizzie Miller. Let's show a picture of her if we can. For the first time, this plus-size model appeared nude. Here she is, and everybody was astounded because, let's face it, you can see a bit of a belly roll over her her waist.
Right.
And this is the type of thing, I guess, that magazines should do more of, you think?
Well, who can't relate to that? I mean, that's everyone's truth. That's how you are when you're just sitting there. I think that I would like to see a variety of women in magazines.
Great. Crystal Renn, I agree. And the book is called Hungry, and it's a great message to kids. And congratulations on overcoming all you have.
Thank you.
And good luck the rest of the way.
Thank you so much.
All right, straight ahead in the final